Oh, good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back. So it's a day to have a day, I guess. Everything's broken, nothing's fixed, but stay positive and we'll head in the right direction. So Ford here is going to be going off to get looked at and get fixed. I'm like 99.9% sure it's a turbo. Single cab's going off to get fixed, and the gooseneck ball is stuck in the mega cab, which may turn into me pulling the hitch out today, flipping it upside down and hitting it with a 30-pound sledgehammer. We'll see how that goes. But with that being said, the work must go on. Get this woods mower delivered. Also got to pick up a skid loader, and got ourselves a nice little loaner truck here. Whew. Not bad for a loaner, that's for sure. What else is there to do on a Sunday? Get the grass mowed. So, for you that don't know, this is my daily driver. 08 Mega Cab, only has 100,000 miles on it. But with everything going on, that truck's got a blown turbo. The single cab has a rear main seal leak that's getting fixed. So we're gonna have to use this to haul some things. So, taking the 20x10s off. We got brand new Mastercrafts on the stock wheels, 4 stock wheels, lug nuts. We'll get those put on probably tomorrow. What we're gonna do is unhook the enclosed, and we're gonna hook up the flatbed and throw the Ford on it, because we're taking that to a shop to get worked on. Well, time to get this thing loaded up. Okay, I don't know if it's coming through on the audio. Hear the turbos. I'm making all kinds of noise. So let's get this loaded up so we don't have to run it very long. Well, there she is, all loaded up. Off to the doctor she goes. Honestly, the Mega Cab's not squatted as bad as I thought it would be, but she is in all her glory. Stock turbo lasted 116,000 miles. Off to get fixed. If you guys have any experience with these, that's a 2011. I know like 11 to 14 had a bunch of issues with turbos. So if you guys have any experience with that, on what you replaced it with, here's some guys going with like a 2015 part number plus, and putting on those are more reliable. I think it's something to do with the bearings. I don't remember. Different kind of ball bearings in the turbo, but if you've dealt with that, let me know and give me some suggestions of what to put in it. I'm looking to stay stock size, stock location, all that blah blah blah, and it's just something drop in to get that truck back up on the road. 99% of its life it tows, and the other time it's just going to the grocery store or whatever we're using it for. So let me know. All right guys, well, it has been an absolute doozy of a week. Stressful. The breakdowns and stuff really doesn't stress me out as much as not being able to take care of customers and get work done, because once you don't get one thing done, like it just piles up, like with just one day down, unplanned day down. Like I take planned days off, but unplanned days off where, you know, that load that, you know, is supposed to go 4 hours each way or whatever, and you don't get done, that just, you know, backs up. So everything's pretty much figured out. The Ford's going to the shop. I need to get, actually now that I'm making this video, I need to get the VIN number for the 18 and get that over to the shop so they could order the rear main seal for the single cab, and I can get that into the shop. And couldn't get the ball. It's got I'm in the mega cab. It's got a B&W turnover hitch in it, and I couldn't get the ball out. It was stuck upside down. 2 sets of torches, heating it up. It was so hot that like the ball was just glowing red, and still beating it and couldn't get it out. So I just kept soaking it with WD-40, and about a week of soaking it with WD-40. Like, I was about to give up. I got it out yesterday. I was about to give up. Got underneath, started hitting it, and I was like, I'm done with this. I gotta figure something else. I was gonna weld a hook to it and then have like some piece of equipment or something lift it up. But I hit it a couple times, and then I got up there and I looked, and I was like, oh crap, that thing moved. I mean, it was just barely moved. I was like, well, this thing's coming out. If it moved that much, it's gonna come the rest of the way. So finally got that out. So what we're gonna do is, you know, being a mega cab, the only thing I got to worry about is just, you know, not crushing the corners of the cabin and busting out the window. But I'm gonna build a little like removable sleeper bed for this. And like when I say removable, something I can take in and out, because I usually haul my daughter in this truck. Man, this sun is killing me. I usually haul my daughter in this truck. So I'm gonna make a little removable sleeper. This truck is an 08, I think has 100,000 miles on it. For what I have in this truck, I might just put it into service. I'm not gonna let somebody else drive it, but I'll drive it. All I gotta do is put a set of tow mirrors on this, because it has the sport mirrors. And I'm gonna drive it and probably use it for those, when I'm hauling those beds. This truck's cheaper to maintain and run. It's 08, has no emissions on it. It's single rear wheel, so there's only 4 tires on the ground. And some of those loads I'm hauling are, you know, 2,000, 3,000, up to maybe 4,000 or 5,000 pounds with a full 40-foot load, or a 36-foot load. But I'm gonna end this video off talking about one thing that kind of like, when you get into these spots in business, things get a little, you know, stressful, obviously. Oh, my cargo lights are on. Anyways, things get stressful when you start looking around what everybody else has, and, you know, you start to get a little jealous, or, you know, sometimes think maybe, what am I doing wrong in business? And it's not necessarily that you're doing something wrong, you're just doing what works for you. You know, you look around at, you know, some of these hotshot companies. Like, I look up to watch this freight. Like, they have a gorgeous fleet. They're doing it right. But you look at some of these other companies, and you don't really know the financials behind everything. So, yeah, they may have the nicest stuff out there, but their overhead is so high that it doesn't make sense for someone like me that wants to be able to take off whenever I want to, or they're just running a company that has multiple drivers coming in and out, people getting hired, people getting fired, this and that, and you start to get a little jealous of what other people have. But I've learned to just kind of appreciate what I have, make what I have work, and what works for me and what makes sense for me. At the end of the day, as long as my family's taken care of, my bills are paid, I don't care what truck I'm driving. Like, I love this 08. You know, and like I said, it's only got it's sitting at 102,000 miles on it, and for what I have in it, I'd be stupid not to run it. So that being said, guys, I'll see you guys next time.